Hi everyone, and a very warm welcome to our special learning session today. I'm so glad you've chosen to spend some of your valuable time with us. Your dedication to improving your English is truly inspiring. My name is Rachel, and I'm so happy you are here with me for English Practice with Rachel. My goal is to create a global community where we can all grow and learn together. This is a friendly place where we work together to improve our English skills. It's a supportive environment where you can feel safe to ask questions and make mistakes. Remember, mistakes are simply proof that you are trying. We make learning fun, interesting, and very practical for your everyday life. We do this by using real-world materials and discussing relevant topics. So the English you learn is the English you can actually use. Today, we are going to do something a little different, something you might find very helpful and even a little exciting. We're going to try a method that many advanced learners use to sharpen their listening and speaking skills. We will explore how listening to famous public speakers can be a fantastic tool for your English journey. These speeches are a goldmine for authentic language, showing us how to structure arguments, use new vocabulary, and master the natural rhythm of English. Our main goal today is to help you build confidence in your listening and speaking skills. By the end of our session, I want you to feel more capable of understanding natural speech and more empowered to express your own thoughts. And please don't worry if you don't understand everything at first. That is completely normal. We will go slowly, break things down, and repeat key phrases as many times as you need. This is a no-pressure zone, so get comfortable, grab a notebook and a pen, and prepare yourself for a great learning experience. Take a deep breath, relax, and let's begin this journey together. You might be wondering, why should we use speeches to learn English? That's a great question. Speeches are a powerful learning tool. They are designed to be clear, impactful, and easy for a large audience to understand. Speakers often use repetition, simple sentence structures, and strong, clear pronunciation. This makes them excellent models for learners. Public speeches deal with widely discussed topics. You learn vocabulary relevant to current events and modern conversations. You will hear rhythm, pauses, and emphasis. By imitating them, you can practice the music of English. This method helps your pronunciation and fluency more than reading alone. Let's keep an open mind and focus on the language itself. In this lesson, we will focus on the speaking style of a very well-known public figure. Using real-world materials is one of the best ways to challenge yourself. Before we listen to the speech examples, let's talk a little bit about who Donald Trump is. Understanding his background provides important context for his unique communication style. Donald Trump is a very famous American figure. He was born in New York City in 1946. His father was a successful real estate developer, and Donald joined the family business after college, laying the foundation for his future as a property mogul. For many years, he was known primarily as a businessman. He took over his father's company, renaming it the Trump Organization, and became famous for building iconic skyscrapers and hotels. A key part of his strategy was branding, putting his name in big letters on his buildings, which made Trump a household name. Beyond his work in business, Donald Trump became a big television personality. From 2004, he hosted the popular reality TV show The Apprentice. His famous catchphrase from the show, "You're fired," became a part of global pop culture and reinforced his public image as a decisive leader. In 2016, he was elected the 45th President of the United States. His journey from businessman and TV star to president was very unusual, as he was the first person to win the presidency without any prior government or military experience, a truly historic event. His speaking style is famously direct and confident. He often uses simple, short sentences that are easy to follow. A key technique is repetition. He repeats words and phrases to make them more memorable. He also uses many superlatives like greatest and best to add emphasis. This makes his speech a fascinating and useful case study for language learners. We are not here to discuss politics. Our goal is purely educational. Analyzing the speech of public figures is a powerful way to improve your own language skills. We will focus on his vocabulary, rhythm, and pronunciation. Now that we have some context, let's get ready to listen. Pay close attention to the simple language, repetition, and confident tone we've just discussed. Let's begin. Our first example is perhaps his most famous and impactful phrase. You have probably heard it many times before, whether on the news or social media. It's a phrase that truly defined a political era and became recognizable worldwide. This was the central slogan of his successful 2016 presidential campaign. A slogan is a short, memorable phrase used to express an idea. This one was very effective because it's short, simple, and emotionally powerful, suggesting a return to a better time. Let's explore the core message. In his speeches, he often introduced the theme like this. Our theme is Make America Great Again. Let's break down the vocabulary. Make is a common verb meaning to create or cause something to happen. For example, you can make a promise or make a difference. Here it's a strong call to action. Great is a powerful adjective meaning very good or impressive. Finally, the adverb again is key. It means one more time or back to a previous state, implying a return to something that was lost. So when we put it all together, the phrase means to actively work to cause America to return to a previous, more wonderful state. This idea of restoration resonated deeply with many voters. The slogan became so widespread it turned into a major cultural reference, often shortened to the acronym MAGA. An acronym is a word formed from the first letters of a phrase, in this case, M-A-G-A. Now it's our practice time. To really master a phrase, you need to say it yourself. I want you to repeat after me. We will say it slowly first to focus on each sound, then at a more normal conversational speed. Ready? Let's try. Make America great again. Good job. Now let's say it a little faster at a more natural pace. Try to link the words together. Make America great again. Excellent work. Saying phrases out loud is crucial for building muscle memory, which helps you speak more fluently. It also builds confidence. This slogan shows how 4 simple words can carry a powerful and complex message. Our second speech moment is another key theme from Donald Trump's campaign and presidency. This phrase, the forgotten men and women, was used to connect with people who felt left out or overlooked in society. Imagine workers in factories, parents caring for their families, students studying hard, and people doing important jobs every day. These are the forgotten men and women, ordinary people whose voices are not always heard. In his speeches, Trump often talked about this group. He said, "The forgotten men and women of our country will be forgotten no longer." This message gave hope to many people who wanted to feel seen and valued. Let's break down the vocabulary. Forgotten is the past participle of forget. If someone is forgotten, it means people do not remember them or pay attention to them. No longer means not anymore. So, will be forgotten no longer means they will not be ignored anymore. This phrase is powerful because it creates an emotional connection. It tells people, you matter, you are important. Many people felt inspired and motivated by these words. Let's look at some examples. Imagine a teacher saying, "My students will be forgotten no longer." Or a community leader saying, "The workers in our town will be forgotten no longer." You can use this structure to show support for any group. Now let's practice together. I will say the phrase slowly and you can repeat after me. Ready? The forgotten men and women of our country will be forgotten no longer. Great job. Let's try it again. A little faster. The forgotten men and women of our country will be forgotten no longer. Now let's use the phrase in different sentences. For example, the elderly in our community will be forgotten no longer. Or, the hardworking nurses will be forgotten no longer. Try to make your own sentence using this structure. Take a moment to write your sentence in your notebook. If you want, share it in the comments or with a friend. Practicing this way helps you remember new language and use it in real life. Let's reflect for a moment. Are there similar phrases in your language or culture that talk about people who are overlooked or need support? These phrases can create a sense of belonging and motivation. If you can, share your phrase with us. It's interesting to see how different cultures express similar ideas. This helps us understand each other better and build a global community. Now let's do a quick vocabulary review. Repeat after me. Forgotten, past participle of forget. No longer, not anymore. Men and women, everyone, all people. Excellent. Remember, using new words and phrases in your own sentences is the best way to learn. Try to use forgotten or no longer in a sentence today. Let's do one more practice together. I will say the phrase and you repeat after me. Ready? The forgotten men and women of our country will be forgotten no longer. Fantastic work. You are making great progress. Every time you practice, you get a little better and more confident. To recap, the forgotten men and women is a phrase that shows support and care for people who feel left out. It is a powerful way to make others feel seen and valued. Try to notice similar phrases in English and in your own language. Keep practicing and remember, you are not forgotten. You are part of our learning community and your progress matters. Well done. For our third and final example, we will look at one of his most talked about promises, a wall on the border between the United States and Mexico. A typical line would be, we will build a great, great wall on our southern border. He often repeats adjectives for emphasis. The word wall is simple, a structure that divides an area. Repeating great, great does not change meaning but makes the statement stronger. Let's break down the vocabulary. Build means to make or construct something, often something large or important. Great is an adjective that means very good, impressive, or important. When you repeat great, great, it adds extra emphasis, making the idea even stronger. Wall is a physical barrier, but in speeches it can also be a metaphor for protection or division. In public speaking, repeating words is a common technique to make your message memorable. For example, you might hear, a big, big change, or a long, long journey. This repetition helps the audience remember the key idea. Let's look at some more examples. Imagine a teacher saying, you did a great, great job, or a coach saying, that was a tough, tough game. Try to think of your own example using repetition for emphasis. Now let's practice together. I will say the phrase slowly, and you can repeat after me. Ready? We will build a great, great wall. Excellent. Let's try it again, a little faster. We will build a great, great wall. Focus on linking the words together and using strong emphasis on great, great. In English, using repetition is not just for speeches. You can use it in daily conversation to show strong feelings. For example, it's a very, very hot day, or she is a kind, kind person. Try making your own sentence now. Take a moment to write your sentence in your notebook. If you want, share it with a friend or in the comments. Practicing this way helps you remember new language and use it in real life. Let's review the key vocabulary. Repeat after me. Build, make or construct. Great, very good or impressive. Wall, a barrier or division. Repetition, saying something again for emphasis. Now let's do a quick speaking challenge. I will say a sentence and you try to repeat it with strong emphasis. Ready? We will build a strong, strong team. Now try. This is a big, big opportunity. Now let's do our final practice time for today. Pay close attention to the repeated word and try to put the same emphasis on it. We will build a great, great wall. Now let's say the full sentence at a more normal pace. We will build a great, great wall on our southern border. Excellent. You have done an amazing job practicing with me today. We looked at 3 distinct speech moments. Make America Great Again, the forgotten men and women, and a great, great wall. We broke down the language and practiced saying the sentences out loud. Try to spend at least 15 minutes every single day practicing your English. Rewind and replay segments, use subtitles, and say the lines out loud. Keep up the amazing work. Be brave and curious. The more you listen, the more your ear will get used to the sounds and rhythms of English. Thank you so much for joining me for this lesson of English practice with Rachel. If you enjoyed this style of learning, please subscribe to our channel for more lessons like this one. Goodbye for now, and happy learning.